In the deep, humid bayous of Louisiana, something haunted the forgotten. Not a ghost, not a myth, but a man, smiling, friendly, and unassuming. For nearly a decade, no one saw him coming. This is the story of Ronald Dominique, the smiling monster, the Bayou Strangler. The man who preyed on the most vulnerable, who turned kindness into bait and left a trail of bodies behind him. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Mojo Killer. Ronald Dominique wasn't what you would expect a serial killer to look like. He was overweight, lived in a rundown trailer, and suffered from health problems. He wasn't rich, charming, or clever in the Hollywood sense. He was invisible, a man people pitied, not feared. He sang at church, he watched Wheel of Fortune, he complained about his back problems. But behind that ordinary life was a monster. From 1997 to 2006, Ronald Dominique stalked the shadows of southern Louisiana, slipping through the cracks of police radar and society. He didn't hunt the rich or the famous. He hunted the forgotten. Black men, poor men, drug users, sex workers, drifters, ex-convicts, anyone society didn't protect. Many were never reported missing. Some had families who searched, but the police saw little urgency, and that's exactly why Dominique chose them. He offered shelter, he offered money. Sometimes he even offered fake modeling gigs or sex for pay. But once they were inside, they were never to be seen alive again. Dominique's victims were tied up, sexually assaulted, and strangled. He dumped their bodies in sugarcane fields, ditches, abandoned lots, sometimes just yards from the road. He left them like they were garbage. But he always went home to watch TV, to smile at his neighbors, to blend in. He killed at least 23 men, maybe more, and for nearly 10 years, no one stopped him. The killings were brutal, but they weren't random. There was a pattern, and finally, in 2006, it all started to unravel. One survivor, yes, one person, escaped. His story led to a DNA match. The samples connected Dominique to multiple crime scenes. When they knocked on his door, he didn't run, he didn't cry, but instead, he confessed to it all. In chilling details, no remorse, no emotions, just facts. He said he was doing them a favor, that they were already broken, so why not finish the job? Ronald Dominique wasn't insane. He knew what he was doing, and he knew no one was looking for the people he took. That's what made him dangerous. And that's what made him chilling. He pled guilty to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to multiple life terms, no parole, no way out. But the real horror is not the lives he took. It's how long he got away with it, because no one cared enough to look. Ronald Dominique wasn't a genius. He wasn't a mastermind. He was a mirror, a reflection of what happens when we ignore the vulnerable, when we look past the poor, the broken, the addicts, and the marginalized. Because monsters like him don't hide in shadows, they hide in apathy. So now let's remember the names of his victims, because they mattered, even when the world said they didn't. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.